Islamic Achievements by Mrs. Peterson's 5th period social studies class.
The origin of algebra.
Fact. The science of algebra as we know it today was introduced by Muslims.
At first, mathematicians would make magic boxes like this one. Then they started to use letters like X, Y, or Z to represent numbers. They would try to find out what the letter represents.
Astronomy is the scientific study of the skies.
Muslim soldiers used a device called an astrolabe to determine the movement of the stars.
An astrolabe was a small flat brass disc marked off by degrees. By lining a pointer with the sun, you could tell the time of day.
What is the banking system? The banking system is based off Islamic law and guided by the economy.
They made a word called check, which is translated to sack in their language.
A banking system was developed that helped to end the confusion caused by the many currencies that were then in use.
Calligraphy. Words of the Quran were written in calligraphy because only the words of Allah were worthy enough.
Why was calligraphy so popular? Back then, visual depictions of humans and animals were strictly prohibited, so elaborate items were decorated in beautiful writing, also known as calligraphy. Because of its stunning traits, you can find mosques, textiles, metalworkings, and ceramics with worldly sayings written in calligraphy. The calligrapher was honored above all artists.
Muslim art was abstract because other images were believed to distract Allah from being worshipped.
Muslim artists turned to plant patterns or geometric designs. Many mosques have geometric and floral designs since pictures of God and human beings are not permitted.
Muslims' contribution to hospitals.
Interest for treating illnesses can be traced back to Muhammad himself, stated that Allah had provided a cure for every illness. Muhammad started a hospital in Damascus.
Hospitals were designed to promote health, cure diseases, and expand medical knowledge. The most advanced hospitals, like the Adudi Hospital in Baghdad, attracted outstanding medical scholars and were housed in large buildings with lecture halls, libraries, pharmacies, laboratories, and patient rooming with beds.
With Muslims starting the first hospitals, we were able to innovate and have great hospitals for now and for the future to come.
At the House of Wisdom, scholars from many parts of the world translated into Arabic, Greek, Persian, and Indian texts on such topics as mathematics, astronomy, and logic.
Facts. These scholars help preserve Greek classics they might otherwise have been lost or destroyed. The results of their work also assisted in encouraging openness to new ways of thinking.
Fact. In addition, the House of Wisdom's extensive library, which was open to the public, contained Qurans and collections of hadith, sayings of the Prophet Muhammad, and books on law, poetry, history, and the like. Music of Muslim Spain.
Poets and songwriters from Central Asia and Africa went to Spain, where they combined their music styles and cultures and into Muslim Spain. Once in Spain, the poets went to Cordoba and made songs and poems about love, nature, and their achievements. Music of Muslim Spain inspired many instruments like the trumpet, oboe, violin, guitar, harp, and percussion instruments. This is a ney, which is a simple flute, and this is an oud, which resembles a guitar.
The Persians invented polo and introduced it to the Muslims.
Polo is very similar to hockey, but it's on a horse.
The wealthy class enjoyed this game because of its use of horses.
Muslim zoology.
Muslims studied animals during the Golden Age and wrote many books about them. Al-Jahiz wrote a book of animals with facts and stories.